Northwest Ohio, it's a name tied with Toledo. Jamie Farr, the actor from the Glass City, is celebrating 90 years today. And though his name is all across the city, it wasn't always that way. Jeff Smith joins us live from Fifth Third Field, where the Toledo Mud Hens are getting ready for a birthday bash. Jeff?
I'll tell you what, they're already lining up outside of the gate, outside Washington. I can see them out there they are excited to get in here, and they're all getting in here today, celebrating 90 years for Jamie Farr. And I don't know if Cheyenne from that distance can get a shot of what we're looking at. This is the bobblehead they're going to be giving out to the first 1,500 fans in attendance today. He is holding a birthday cake with one candle on top. He's probably happy about that back in California. And 90 is written on the cake itself. So Jamie Farr being celebrated. I think this is the first bobblehead we've ever seen that actually has gray hair with Jamie. So if you go online right now, WTOL.com, you can see more of the interview that we did with Jamie, talking about not only his experience on MASH, obviously the show that made him famous upon famous, but he talks about his Corporal Max Klinger, his character on MASH, and how there was so many little nuances that they took from Toledo and made them a part of that show, talking about his beloved Toledo Mud Hens, talking about Tony Packo's hot dogs, and that became the fabric of nostalgia for those who loved MASH and knew about his character. But another part of the conversation that we got into was really discussing his upbringing here in Toledo. He shared a story with us talking about one other famous Toledo son and how they used to go out to the parks that eventually had their own names on them. Listen.
Actually, I got a spanking with my friends. We used to go to Riverside Park without telling our parents. We'd get on our scooter and tricycle and wagons and go there. And unfortunately, my mother didn't live long enough to know it became Jamie Farr Park. I was going to tell her, you gave me a spanking for going to my own park.
Just some of the great stories that he told us in that almost half-hour conversation that we had. Joined by General Manager with Toledo Mud Hens and the Toledo Walleye, Neil Newcomb, joining us. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
I wanted to position us so that we have the Celebrity Wall of Fame above us. We were talking about Crankshaft earlier, but Jamie turning 90, his name being synonymous with the Mud Hens for all these years.
Oh, yeah.
Really wasn't a hard-hitting question in there, just a statement.
Not at all. You used the term synonymous that I was going to use, and it is. I mean, you cannot talk about the Toledo Mud Hens without talking about Jamie Farr and Corporal Klinger. I mean, the two go hand in hand, and we're just excited that, you know, Jamie's still with us and 90 years old, as you referenced today, and we're going to have a big celebration out here at Fifth Third Field tonight. We can't wait.
It's so funny because I've got an 11-year-old son at home. I was trying to explain to him when Dad was going to interview Jamie that day and just say, well, bud, he was somebody who was up and down the TV guide everywhere you looked. He was, in fact, I listed some of the Andy Griffith, Gomer Pyle, Fall Guy, Love Boat. He was on multiple times. But this is just generation after generation. We, as Toledoans, keep telling the story of Jamie Farr.
Yeah, and don't forget a couple of my favorites: the Cannonball Run movies, the Gong Show. Come on, that was a classic. That was America's Got Talent before America's Got Talent. But no, Jamie, I mean, he's just been, you know, in this community and just been part of our community for such a long time. And what's neat is that show is still being played over and over in reruns, and just really an opportunity to introduce Klinger and the whole MASH television show to a whole new generation.
So we know we've got an online audience, we know we've got a live audience, but I want you to look at that camera right there and wish somebody a certain happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jamie. Happy birthday, Jeff. Your birthday some point this
March.
year. Yeah, happy belated birthday.
Neil, good to see you. Thank you so much. And obviously they are looking at the first 1,500 fans coming through those gates, once again, getting one of these bobbleheads. They have got a celebration all week long with the Columbus Clippers in town, including a package deal that they can get over at Klinger's Corner, I understand. Some good food, some good eats, and some good tickets.
You got it. Well, hopefully we'll see you down tonight.
All right. Thank you so much, Neil, and thank you for spending some time with us. We're going to send it back to the studio.